Lone General himself, back with another video. And today we're here to talk about a drama that's been all over the internet and everywhere in the past few weeks. I'm talking about Fedmyster versus Pokimane. Now, if you guys are new to the Govan army, then please like, subscribe, and repeat. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Discord. Links in the description will be down below. And also, guys, I want y'all to comment down below too. Whose side are y'all on? What's your opinion? And also, guys, do y'all like these videos? Do y'all want me to do more? I'm trying to get out of reaction videos right now, and I'm trying to do something new. So please give me all the criticism and all that you can and want. And let's just jump into this. Now, guys, I guess you could say I read the documents, first starting with Fedmyster's, and can I say it's I guess you could say I read the documents, first starting with Fedmyster's, and can I say it's just a lot. Now, this has been going on within the span of like a week and a half already thus far, if I'm not mistaken, like a whole week, maybe even two. And I truly gotta say, it is truly a lot. So that's why I'm not going to show any of the documents on my video, and not even the text messages, because I guess you can say they're very explicit, and I'm not really trying to get my channel taken down. But basically, I'm just going to be delivering the points to you guys. First thing, Fedmyster exposed Pokimane with a leaked 25-page document detailing their relationship. Now, I say relationship with quotations because of the sheer fact that if you guys document that Fedmyster had composed himself, you can honestly see, not honestly see, but feel like they have a relationship with each other. Like, oh my gosh, it is just completely crazy how much flirting they're doing with each other, just how much they seem like they're really boyfriend and girlfriend. But the way Pokimane had talked about it in a video that she did a few months ago, exposing Fed for, you know, what he had did with Yvonne and all that. I'm talking about the whole, you know, kissing Yvonne's hand and the whole touching her side thing. You know, and honestly, I'm not gonna really defend Fedmyster in that sense, because you know, if a girl's, you know, uncomfortable with that, if a girl's not feeling you or not feeling that at all, you know, just don't do it. You know, I can understand him being drunk and everything, but you know, that's just something you don't do. All right, Fedmyster obviously in the document is clearing his name in regards to how Pokimane is destroying his image, trying to make him seem like a bad person or a bad guy, basically by trying to get one of the offline TV members kicked out. I'm talking about Yvonne, who I guess you can say, from reading Fedmyster's document, that he seemed to be very adamant about trying to work with Yvonne, you know, trying his best to, you know, figure out, like, you know, what's best for, you know, offline TV, trying to make it successful. And it seemed like, from what I've read on Pokimane's, well, not from Pokimane's side, but from Fed's side, it seemed that, you know, he's actually not trying to get Yvonne fired. It seems more or less Pokimane has been constantly complaining about, you know, Yvonne, and how, you know, she's not she should be more or less a streamer than a content creator, or more or less her assistant, because it seemed like, you know, that's what she wanted Yvonne to do. But, you know, it seems like Yvonne had her own sense of where she was going, so you can't really dub anybody for that. And if you want me to be honest, it seems like Fed himself is accusing Pokimane of, you know, manipulation, and I can see why this had basically torn a big hole within the friends between Pokimane and Fedmyster, because it seemed like they both had the same friends within their community. So it seems like at this time it's like, you know, whose side should I be on? You know, whose side should I be a part of? And honestly, it seemed like Pokimane has the win here, especially with the allegations that had Fed basically go into his shell because of the Me Too movement. Not at all, you know, trying to disregard the Me Too movement, because every woman's voice, even a man's voice, needs to be heard. But at the same time, I felt like that was the right moment where Fed's career should have gone down the drain, and it really has. If you look at it, Fed has not been heard of or seen of literally since that whole thing had went down, when Pokimane made a video exposing Fed on how he's doing all these things, like trying to get Yvonne kicked out, when I guess from Fed's point of view, or from, if you're agreeing with Fed, that it was Pokimane, obviously. So so like I said, Fed accusing Pokimane of manipulation and leading him on, with provided text messages of those two flirting, like I said earlier, and things that I guess you can say were kind of a bit explicit. Now guys, I'm talking about that whole 2 fingers, more like a fist. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I should be really serious about this, but it's just funny every time I say that, because I guess you can say it turned into a meme, nevertheless. But within a few like a few hours to like a day or so, Pokimane actually clapped back with I guess you can say a terrible response of a live stream that she did, talking about the whole situation. And if you ask me, I've seen it, and honestly, I really couldn't just watch the whole thing. It seemed like she wasn't very serious, very adamant. This more or less came as a blind side to her, so it seemed like she wasn't really ready for this to happen. So I could see why she was, how the apology / response to this was a bit half-assed, but that's just me. And then Pokimane then clapped back again with her own document showing evidence with text messages, and so there's a lot more text messages about how Fedmyster left out a lot, and also refuting most claims that were made against her. Now obviously within these text messages, if you guys haven't seen them, Fed actually had feelings, very intimate feelings for Pokimane. Now I don't know about you guys, but I've been led on before, so honestly, and I guess you can say from a lot of people's standpoint, they're kind of taking Fed's side. I'm not taking no sides in this at all, because why would I? It's not really my problem. I'm really sure it's not anyone's problem to be taking sides on at this time, especially when we don't know much of anything. But honestly, this is more or less of a heart tug to a lot of people. Like, Fed actually kind of did this at the right time, because a lot of people, from what I've gathered, really don't like Pokimane, from the things that she do to I guess trying to my apologies, my brain just went into a blur because of all this drama that's been going on. But yeah, it seems like Pokimane has shed a lot on the whole Yvonne offline TV situation, where she shows that Fed was complaining about Yvonne for months. Now I could be wrong, this might have been for weeks, but it seemed like Fed was complaining a lot about how Yvonne doesn't want to work with him. Maybe that has something to do with the whole situation between Fed and Yvonne, but that could have been either beforehand or afterhand. My apologies. But as you can see within the text messages that Fed had provided, Fed's document, it seemed like that Pokimane actually wanted to just be friends, and honestly, she kind of did a poor way of showing that from my point of view. Like, she could have literally said, Fed, I just want to be friends. If anything, I want to see other people, not constantly leading him on, because in my opinion, that's what it seemed like she was doing. From what I've read, that's what it seemed like she was doing. And it kind of, tears me up inside, because I know a lot of us, if not most of us, been in these types of situations where you've just been led on and led on and led on, to the point where you don't even want to, like, where you feel like, you feel like you're in a relationship, you feel like you're in something real, but it seems like the person or your partner, your presumed partner, doesn't really feel that way about you, and it seems like they are absolutely just dragging you along. And that's not good, guys. Dragging somebody along is not good. Now, I just wanted to give you guys a couple of points on that because, it seems like as the days go on, it seems like more is coming out. It seems like Pokimane and Fed are releasing document after document. So my apologies if it seemed like I left a lot of things out when I should have said a lot more. And guys, again, I'm not at all taking anyone's side. I'm not taking Fed's side because I'm a dude. I'm not taking Pokimane's side because I'm not a simp. I'm just stating the facts. I'm just stating what I have read and my personal feelings about it. And speaking about my feelings, my opinion, however, I feel that for Fed, especially since like I said, I myself have been led on not defending him of his past actions, while at the same time I feel as if Pokimane should have made it very clear that she wants to be friends. Because let's be real, Fed was made out to look crazy as hell. It seems like with this leaked document that he was trying to clear his name after Pokimane literally destroyed his character. Like, literally destroyed his character. Like, you literally destroyed this man's character. Like, he hasn't been, from what I've heard, not streaming. He hasn't been doing anything. Like, he's been honestly seeing a therapist, trying to make himself better, working on himself. He's taking care of himself. He's taking care of himself. And I honestly do salute that. Honestly, Fed, if you out there and if you somehow come across this video of mine, I really salute the fact that you're working on yourself, my guy. And I do appreciate that. When, a lot of people should, but, they don't. Now, y'all, this is a bad situation for everyone. Because we all have a lot of evidence to go by. And not only a lot of evidence, it's the simple fact that it ultimately seems like that both parties aren't giving us enough info, or that they're both leaving stuff out. And I mean, like, seriously, we want to know. Honestly, I want to know, because I want to know, why you destroyed this man's character. Why did Fed have to literally come out and try to clear his name? These are the questions we want to know, you guys. And those telling the truth, honestly, with these documents coming out, we're never going to know what the real story is, because it seems like both parties are only giving their own opinions. And I also myself am not choosing sides. Again, I'm not choosing sides. I think Pokimane could have been more clear, honestly, about what she wants. I think Fed could have handled this a lot better than he did. Because let's be real, guys. First of all, he either leaked the document on his own, or just put it out there, or he maybe showed it to a trusted friend. And he really said in his document that he sent it to a trusted friend. They looked at it, and he personally felt like Fed was wrong. So of course, as a friend, as somebody that Fed can trust, obviously they were going to go ahead and do that, go ahead and leak it themselves, because they feel like that this needs to be heard. Like, Pokimane is such a big figure on the internet that something like this can not really be just in secret. Like, honestly, it seems like it's something that needs to be heard. It seems like it's something that needs to be put out there to let people know that Pokimane isn't really the supposed sweetheart or the simp heart throb that everybody shows her to be. Now, guys, I'm not calling all of Pokimane's fans a simp, because she's attractive, I guess. She is pretty. That's the only thing I can give her. But it's not like I'm on myself and like drooling all over her, because I'm not, and it's not even that deep or anything like that. And that's another thing that comes into play. The crazy part about this whole thing is that there's a lot that we don't know. Both Pokimane and Fed won't tell us, which is fine. I guess both with being said, it seems like that both of them made themselves look really bad with this whole situation. And honestly, guys, it really seems like they're both in a bad spot right now, because honestly, they're exposing each other. They're honestly exposing themselves. Pokimane looked like to be a person who don't care about another's feelings. Fed, on the other hand, still looking crazy, as if, he should be shunned off of the internet. Like, honestly, guys, it just really seems like Fed is a crazy person, for talking to the one dude that Pokimane was allegedly seeing, and telling him, like, we have a thing. I mean, Fed honestly felt like there was a thing between those two, so of course he's going to try, well, not even try, he's going to of course say, that's my girl, we are a thing. I didn't know that you guys were seeing each other, especially when we are a thing, and that's weird, because if I am flirting with a girl like that, and this is just my opinion, by the way, if I am flirting with a girl like that on a daily basis, or somewhat of, I would assume that we have a thing going on. I'll be saying to some of my friends or some to my employees, especially when we're living in a house with a bunch of other streamers and stuff, and they're noticing the kind of connection, like they notice that there's something between us. Of course I'm gonna say, hey, there's a thing going on between us, nothing big or anything, we coolin', we chillin', we talking to each other. And I guess that's what it all was, just them talking. They're not really weren't at any phase of intimacy where they were getting really romantic with each other. It just seemed like they were just flirting and talking to each other. Now guys, I truly believe that there is a lesson learned within this whole entire situation. Like, literally, you guys gotta truly think about it. And like, honestly guys, I want you guys to really comment down below. Has there been a lesson learned about this? Because this is just only my viewpoint, and I wouldn't mind hearing your guys, especially. Number one, just be honest and real with people, or you'll get exposed. Number two, don't date in a work type environment, because somehow it always goes wrong and you'll get exposed, especially for little and big things that you do. And also, number three, no matter what, don't bring your issues of any kind to the internet, because people truly have their own opinions, and people start talking about it, taking sides. I guess you can say it's more or less the emotional aspect that gets people on either Pokimane side or on Fed side, but it's literally taking sides, and you're already making a toxic situation more toxic. And who really likes that other than the drama community? But everybody has their own thing, and that's okay, right? But anyway guys, I am going to have to end the video here. Why? Because I have nothing else to talk about. I'm pretty sure Pokimane or Fed had already came out with another document stating, that everything that whichever one is talking about is completely false. But hey, that's just their own opinions. And guys, before I end the video, a few things. Please do not send hate to these people, especially to Pokimane, because I believe she is a favorite onto the YouTube and streaming community of Twitch, and I gotta say, she is really favorited in this community, especially on YouTube. And I really don't like for this channel to be taken down, especially since I'm a small channel with only 68 subscribers. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. But guys, again, tell me, what do you think about this video? Do you like how I do these videos? Do you want more of these videos? I'm honestly trying to throw ideas around, especially to the wall, make sure that they stick. And if they stick, I'm honestly just gonna run with it. I'm honestly trying to broaden my horizons and move on from reactions. And I want to talk about, some things, especially drama on the internet and on YouTube. And, want to speak my mind about it, speak my opinion. It seems like a lot of people are doing that. And honestly, it seems like they're making a killing. So why not I do it? But I'm not trying to jump on any cash cow bandwagon of any sorts. I'm just trying to express myself creatively. That's kind of why I did YouTube. That's why I'm doing it now. Make sure you subscribe, and remember to like, subscribe, and repeat. You see it in front of your face. Unfortunately, you can't see it behind. You can't see the sign because unfortunately I'm not showing me at all. So make sure you do it because I'm only showing you guys twice and I'm telling you guys more than once. So again, subscribe, like, repeat, do those things. Definitely do those things. And also guys, please give me criticism. Comment down below. What am I doing wrong? Am I saying the right things? Am I saying the wrong things? Make sure you comment down below on what I can do better, because the more I do better, the more it's good content for you guys, and I want to give you guys the best content. And also make sure you comment down below for your opinions, because I would love to hear it. I would love to hear more comments from you guys. But at the end of the day, guys, if y'all don't want to comment, it's fine. But I would want you guys to rather comment. But guys, I'm going to have to end the video here. Again, this has been your boy Jason, the Lone General himself, signing out. Peace. Why have I been talking like that this entire episode? My God.